How to process an in-house exchange. From the main menu, select C033, Sales Info, click Enter Go. This will display your invoice copy screen. I will enter my invoice number that I will be creating the exchange. Here you can see the customer's name, home address. At the bottom, the option for exchanges is available and will only display if the merchandise has been delivered. Here it shows that the merchandise was delivered on August 18th, so my option for exchanges is available. To start the process of doing the exchange, click Exchanges. At the top, it will show the information of the invoice you are creating the exchange for. Full cancellation, yes, will automatically fill in cancellation quantity being canceled. So once I enter yes, it means I'm doing a full cancellation of the original sale. At the bottom, I will enter the new SKU that I will be selling. Once I enter my SKU number, it will display a description and the price of the new item. At the bottom, it will show the amount that is being canceled, the amount that is being sold. So I am selling $200.99 more. If I need to add additional SKUs, I can always enter them here. And once I enter the next SKU, a third line will open up. So as I'm entering SKUs, if I need to, each line will open up. To start the process, I will click Create Exchanges. It will give me the instructions of what I will be doing. So the first thing I will do is click Go to Cancellations to complete any returns being made, which is here at the bottom. Once I complete my cancellation, the next step will be to go to New Sale to finish the sale for any new items being purchased, which is at the bottom. I will click OK, Continue, and the Go to Cancellation option is already opened. Once I click Go to Cancellation, it will display my cancellation screen. I have selected yes, it's a full cancellation. I can always change it to no if I had more than one item. And I will click at the bottom Reasons and select the reason I am creating the exchange. I'll just select Credit Driven Test. I am creating a new selection. I will click OK, Save, Exit. And it'll walk me through my regular process of the cancellation. I have no restocking fee. I will click OK, Save, Exit. My delivery charge is here that I'm also canceling. OK, Save, Exit. Here's the merchandise being canceled, my sales tax, the finance charge, since this is an in-house sale, my delivery charge. So the total that is being canceled is $2,711 with 32 cents. The customer was requested $400, which was paid. So here's where you select if you want to refund the money to be used towards your new sale. So I will go ahead and enter yes. I want to refund the $400 so that I can apply it towards my next account, my next sale. At the bottom, since this merchandise is at the customer's house, we will need to create a pickup date. So at the bottom, I will click List of Address. It will show the customer's address. I will select it, enter the customer's name. So it's Sandra Valles. Once I have the customer's name and address, I will click Pickup Date and see what dates are available for this pickup. So I will select Monday the 30th, click Enter. So I have set the pickup date for this merchandise. I will go ahead and click OK, Save. My cancellation is complete, so I'll select yes. I will print the cancellation. Now this cancellation will not be able to be posted to the customer's account until after the 30th. Once the merchandise is picked up from the customer's house, it's being returned to stock, then it could be posted in the cashier. So this amount of $2,711 with 32 cents can be removed from the customer's account. So here's my down payment that the customer paid from the first sale. It was paid in cash. Now I will select what I want to do with this $400. So I will select the fourth option, which is refund the money to the customer's deposit account now so that it can be used on the new purchase. I did create a full cancellation, so I do want those $400 to display on the customer's new sale that is being created. So once I select this option, click OK, save. The system is transferring those $400 into my sales deposit so that I can use them for the new sale. It does take a few seconds to do that transfer. Once it's completed, I will go ahead and click at the bottom escape, and I'm ready to create my new sale. I will click go to new sale. It will take me to my sales desktop with my reference, customer's name. It will display the SKU that I have entered at the beginning. I can always change it, remove it, add more, add less. You always have a chance to make changes to this screen of the merchandise. At the bottom, I will click delivery. I will click the delivery date. So it's showing that I already have a pickup date for the customer, for the merchandise that they have at home. I will click consolidate. I will select the same day. Once I select the same day, which is August 30th, my pickup from the merchandise the customer has, as well as the new merchandise being delivered, will be done the same day. They have been consolidated. I will click OK, save, exit. For now, I'll just say no thanks to the text. Since this is a sale that was previously quoted, I will go ahead and click where it says submit to credit. It will take a few seconds to display my window. I will go just to see quote and accept my quote again. I did not have to submit it. I will go ahead and click accept, which are for my new terms of my new sale. Once I click accept, my finance charge option will open. And I am here at the finance charge screen. My original down payment that was requested was $400. Based on the amount that I am selling now, the system is asking for $45 more. I will go ahead and click down payment. If the customer is paying the additional $45, since we already have the $400 in our sales deposit, I will enter $445. I will go ahead and click OK, save, exit. So here's my down payment. It's $45 more since my sale is a little bit more. My payment is due September 5th, 18 months. My payments are for $143. So I am ready to create my new sale. I'm going to click OK, save. It will take a few seconds and my payment method button will display. I will click payment method. And here are my $400 from my sales deposit. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the $400, and the difference the customer is paying is only the $45, which was asked because we already have $400 from our first sale. So the customer will pay an additional $45. Once I have my complete down payment already set, I will click post sale to save the changes. And I'm ready to print my new contract with the new merchandise. It is scanning the merchandise that is available. I will click escape close. There's no merchandise, so I'm going to say yes, I still want to continue. I will click yes at the top to start creating my security agreement. It will take a few seconds to log into e-signing since there's a couple of documents. So the more documents we have for the system to gather, it does take a few seconds to display our one span for the customer to sign. So it is taking a few seconds. We do have, our delivery instructions, maybe a warranty. So it depends. The more documents we have, the longer it will take to gather all the documents to make sure we get all the signatures. It will be a few more seconds more. Okay, it's about to show already our one span. So it's loading our one span page for the customer and the salesperson to sign. Okay, I will click OK, I agree. So it doesn't matter who signs first. I'll go ahead and sign. Click Start, and it'll display the number of signatures I need to do and where I need to sign. So it does take a few seconds as well to display. Okay, so I'm going to click Sign. I'm going to click Next. Click in here. I'm going to click Confirm. I'm going to click Done. So it's saved already my signatures. I will continue to the customer. I will click Start. So it's gathering the same thing, the signatures that the customer does need to sign. It'll take a few more seconds to gather all the pages and for the customer to sign. Okay, it's about ready. So I will click Next. And for once the customer signs 1, 2, 3, we have the 3 signatures. The customer will click Next. One more signature for the customer to click on. Once they've completed, they will click Confirm. So it'll save the signatures. It's complete. Click Done. If you need to go back and review documents, you can still click this button and go back and review your documents. I will not go back. It does take a few seconds to load back since we have several pages. But if you need to go back, just click Review Documents. You can always go back. I will click here, Out of One Span. My signatures are complete, so I'll click OK, all signatures complete. So it's completing my package. Once it's complete, I will click OK. You can either print an unsigned, print a signed contract, or email the customer if they have the email address. I will not print or email, so I'll just click Close. My contract is complete. So as you can see, it'll show the customer's account number. Invoice number has the same number, but it has an asterisk and a 02, meaning that that's an exchange from the original sale. Once we've completed our contract, I will click Continue. The sale is complete. I will go ahead and click OK. At the bottom, I will click Escape. And I will click Escape, Close. I have completed the exchange. The only thing remaining to do is to go to cashier department, post your new sale so that customer can pay the difference. And once it's posted, the customer has completed the process and you can give them their document. The process of the exchange has been completed.